Coast Games in Friendswood, Texas. We're going to go check out this local game store. Come on. Third Coast Games has a wide selection of board games, tabletop games, and role-playing games. They even have a vast selection of paints for Warhammer or any type of miniatures that you have. They have game tables. They even have private gaming rooms if you have that role-playing group and you want to rent out a room. Third Coast Games has a little bit of everything. So, Dane, how do you like working here?
I love working here. It's honestly one of my dream jobs. I've always loved games like this, and getting to be around them all the time is like a dream come true.
All right. Anything you want to say?
Come to Third Coast Games. We'd love to see you. Please come out and play some D&D, board games, Warhammer, whatever suits your fancy.
What's your favorite game?
My favorite game? Probably Pathfinder 2nd Edition right now. I've been playing a lot of that.
A little bit of Pathfinder. All right, thank you, Dane.
Of course.
It is one of the best places to play Star Wars Unlimited.
Yeah!
Hi, I'm Lane from the PeliCON Krewe. I'm here with James Womack, the owner of Third Coast Games here in Friendswood, Texas. So, tell me about your store.
Third Coast Games, we've been around, about a little over 3 years now.
Well, this store is bigger than the last one. It's
yeah.
a lot more open.
Yeah, it's we're a lot more open.
So, tell me about yourself.
Let's see, I'm older than dirt. I've been gaming over 40 years now, almost 45-ish. So started with D&D in 79, 80. Morphed from that into miniature war games. I play a variety of those. Most of the games I actually get in nowadays are historicals.
So, how long have you been in the gaming business?
About 3 years we've been open.
And why did you decide to open a game store?
My wife told me to do it or shut up. I've gone to conventions around the country and the world. I've actually gone to a couple of conventions in the UK. You know, you sort of think, well, you know, that's kind of cool how they do that, but I wouldn't do this or that. And my wife got tired of me saying, well, if I had a game store, this is what I'd do. She said, well, you know, shut up quit talking about it and go do it.
Okay.
She had 3 conditions. One was that it had to be clean, which I was 100% on board with because that was always one of the things I said. Another was that it had to be well lit. And the third was that we couldn't hire anybody. No creepy people.
No creepy people.
Yeah, no creepy people, whether working or hanging out or whatever. I want people to feel comfortable in my place, right? Because I want people to come and be here. That's just sort of the atmosphere that we're trying to build here, the kind of community we're trying to build here.
So, what here in Friendswood, Texas, what are some of your best-selling, most popular games?
The bestseller it's called Happy Little Dinosaurs. It's a fun little game. It's got a little bit of dark humor in it, but at the same time, it's got these like cute dinosaurs. 8-year-old can play it no problem. Got a little bit of tongue-in-cheek humor in it that's fun for parents and everything too.
So, do you have a lot of families that come in here?
We do. Yeah, we really do. Monday evenings, we do a Star Wars Unlimited weekly play kind of thing, and half the people that are here are families, you know, parents and their kid. That makes me feel good. Right? It tells me that we're sort of fostering the atmosphere I really want to foster here.
That's good. So, what special events do you run here at the store?
Well, we do a few things like I mentioned the Star Wars Unlimited. We do a weekly play thing, a Magic the Gathering event, which is Casual Commander Thursdays.
Okay.
Let's see, we do tournaments. We try to do a 40K tournament about every other month.
Okay.
If anybody's interested in doing more things, let us know. We'd love to help. I mean, you know, it's a sit down, play some cards with some friends, meet some new folks.
All right. So we don't have so there's not too many table flips in the store.
No, most evenings it's pretty much people come in and they
Pretty mellow?
They do the evening. They come in, they hang out.
So, do you offer classes or demos?
We do. We sort of jokingly call it Hobby University. So if you ever see any references to Hobby University, we do a fairly regular learn to play of Dungeons and Dragons, right? Because again, it's the most widely known, it's the most popular, and again, it's a really good entry level thing. The learn to play sessions are free. You're welcome to bring your own dice or character or whatever, but we do provide everything. Not as often, but we do classes on some of the different miniatures games. We do painting minis classes.
Oh, okay. So I already know the answer to this is yes, because I've seen it. But
Yes.
Can you tell me about your game library? Somebody wants to come in and just try something.
Yes, we do have a game library. If somebody wants to come in and try it out, I mean, it's, I don't even know how many games we've got on there. We have probably 100, 120 maybe games up there.
So what games are you passionate about?
My favorite board game these days is Terraforming Mars.
Okay.
I love that game. It's a ton of fun. It's semi-cooperative in that you have to work together to finish the game.
Right.
So that's my favorite board game right now. Legions Imperialis, which is a 40K mass combat game with little teeny models, and also Pike and Shot, which is a historical pikemen with musketeers and cavalry, and it's 1600s, 1500s through the just getting into like the 1700s.
So do you have any unique items for sale?
Well, we have those like handmade items that local artists are making, so that's obviously unique to us.
So you're supporting the local artists?
Yeah.
They'll come in and okay.
Yeah, we have things that people crocheted, like I said, some little clay figures that people have made, people who've printed out resin models and painted those, that sort of thing. I buy stuff that I see that I think just looks kind of neat, and I'll pick it up. I've got stuffed BattleTech plushies. I've got. I've had, if it's a model that has a bear involved in it, I like bears.
So what is a third coaster?
Okay, so third coasters are the people who have a monthly membership here. We have a monthly membership program separate from our loyalty program. Our loyalty program is totally free. But the third coasters they pay a monthly fee. They get 10% off everything except consignment items. We charge a day pass for our big miniature games tables. They don't have to pay for a day pass. They can use the tables. And we have lockers in the back. You get a locker, fairly good size. People use them to store stuff that they don't want to haul back and forth from the house to here.
That makes it a lot easier.
It does. It really does. But you get a free bottle of water.
Oh, hey.
That came out of, you get a free bottle any day you come in. And that came out of the first summer that we were open, and, people coming in and they're just, dying. And I'm like, just have a bottle of water, man.
All right, well, I have a few offbeat questions.
Okay.
So if you could have any superhero power, what would it be and why?
Time travel. I'm a history professor.
Okay.
I would have the TARDIS. Is the TARDIS a superpower? That's what I would want. And I don't care about going to other planets. I just want to zip around in time and space around the planet and get to see some of the things that actually happen.
So what do you think of garden gnomes?
Not a huge fan, although I've got one.
Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
One horse-sized duck. Easy. One shot.
So describe the purpose of your job to somebody from another planet.
The purpose of my job is to help people have fun and help them obtain the toys that they want.
Okay.
Those are the two things we do here.
So what actor would play you in a movie about your life?
I've been told this a lot, and I see it. Guy Philip Seymour Hoffman, who the movie I remember him most from is Big Lebowski. He was in quite a few. He was kind of one of those that guy.
Yeah. In the Big Lebowski, he was the one that
he
worked
was
for
the attorney. Yeah, he
Yes.
was the attorney for Mr. Lebowski. I can kind of see where they're getting that we look alike.
So, do you want to give a shout out to anyone?
Hi, honey. I love you. Other than that, honestly, I'd like to thank, we get quite a few volunteers helping us out with things, helping run tournaments and teach classes and stuff. And I really, I say thanks a lot, but I really can't tell them enough how much I appreciate them giving their time to help not just the business, but the building of the community. And because without their help, I mean, when we moved, oh my gosh, we had so many people volunteering to help, and we never would have done it in the amount of time. We got moved in a week.
So, all those people that loaded up the games from one store, they did make it to this store,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Didn't
As
get
far as I
robbed
know, all the games, nothing fell off of a truck. But yeah, I mean, Robert, who took apart and he had helpers, but he was the main guy doing it, who took apart the cubicle walls over there. We got them over here, and he put them all back together. Without him doing that, we wouldn't have that room at all. I mean, it would have been just chaos here, and there were a lot of others too. Yeah, without their help, we couldn't do half what we do.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you for being our first sponsor for the PeliCON convention coming up.
You bet, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really excited about it. I am going to have to figure out what are we going to do for selling stuff at a convention. How am I going to get it down there and all that? But we'll get it figured out.
Well, if you want to support the store and the PeliCON convention, you can buy the tickets at thepelicon.com, and you can use the Third Coast Games discount code. It's going to be on the screen right here when you make your purchase. It gives you $10 off a ticket and helps support the store also. Jay, I want to thank you.
Appreciate it, Lane.
It's been great. All right. See you next time.